It's very interesting. I haven't been able to see quite enough of Snapdragon just yet, but not picking Chip just seems like a bad idea. But also to deny bigger ultimates with the Valentina. ONIC did.
If you really mess around with all the resources that King Kong needs, that would be really good. Picking up Edith also a really good coming in for the side of Fnatic ONIC B.
Makes a bit more sense, and with the Edith setup, there's good damage potential overall on the side of ONIC. RRQ Hoshi going to give Skylar his classic claw though. So they are leaning more into late game.
To mid game, who are gonna be able to stand out. But this is it, guys. This is the first series, the big series of our 2-0 bracket between Indonesia versus Philippines. It is going to be RRQ Hoshi versus Fnatic ONIC.
Ini adalah game di mana Bangler kewalahan di early game dan akhirnya membagongkan. Selamat menikmati VIVA RRQ. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. Thank you. Kanjut.
The drafts that we have here exactly suit the styles that Indonesia and Philippines are known for. With
invasion coming in between Susujin as well as Kyler. Kyler gonna be in the pick right now. Oh, almost close enough to be tagged out, but with a dash, he still managed to survive it out. And we do see at least Brusco is on the light side. Whatever it is, he'll be able to be backed up. But that was a really too close to holy ground, and he had to back away to recall himself.
Sujin, it's expected that he's going to be putting a little bit more attention towards the gold lane here, but in the mid lane, Brusco taking quite a lot of damage himself.
Oh, coming in, and now we do see the first fight coming in by Kurt, taking down Duran first. The attempts coming in from Duran try to shut down Fnatic ONIC is not gonna be able to do so now. E-Dog and Vince gonna wait it out for Susujin to be actually hold it out, but this turtle is already in the hands of Kikon, and now they're going pushing in for the script itself. Kikon takes out E-Dog immediately with the Spirit of Alpha, now pushing straight away to the side of the one and only Susujin, but doesn't manage to put it. But that was already a good win with one kill on the side as well as the turtle to be taken into Fnatic ONIC. Oh, that's totally agree. And here on out, we do see a 1v1 matchup coming in from Kurt as well as Duran. Airborne comes through, and now Kurt's trying to do it damage as much as he could, but I stay in foot as well, and they will deny it as well. Now, Rinse moving away as quickly as possible before being tagged out. At least a reposition is a good in favor coming in from RRQ Hoshi, but they really gotta hold off for a while because the aggression being put out by Fnatic ONIC at the moment right now, it's really scary.
Yeah, I feel a little bit bad for Tyrant because when you are on a Hilda, you're usually the one causing havoc and pressure on the map. But because ONIC just has so much early game damage and they're dealing with an alpha, unfortunately, ONIC not really being stopped by that. They're going to start contesting the turtle against Sutsujin.
Oh, coming in straight with the Spirit of Alpha, pushing in straight. Airborne comes through. Duran trying to push it straight away to King Kong, but doesn't manage to get the kill he's needed. He's not getting a lot of damage, but the turtle has already been picked up and pushing in right now. Is trying to push in, but RRQ Hoshi doesn't get the target that they needed. Fnatic ONIC, they're gonna actually get away already. They already got what they needed, but damage comes through from Susujin. Double kill taking down Kirk as well as the side of Brusco. Now that's what is needed coming in for the side of RRQ, but at the same time, this is gonna be tough for the side of Team Fnatic ONIC, as at least RRQ Hoshi gets the trade that they needed.
And RQ has even up the net worth difference. As long as they keep the gold even and Skylar does not die, this game is going in their favor.
Agree, definitely. And a little bit struggle coming in from the side of Darren. This is where no matter how much you try to cover and control the movement that they are required right now to move into the mid game. And so far right now, we do see that Team Fnatic ONIC is going to actually try to team up right at the top, going to actually try to give a lot of pressure to Skylar as well as Ido, but it will be denied instantly. Team RRQ Hoshi.
Yeah, like we mentioned, gold lane going to get a lot of attention because if ONIC can unlock Kelra and have him start gaining gold from assists, it accelerates their snowball so much further while stopping Skylar. But RQ not letting that happen.
Oh, they're not letting it happen as well. They're contesting for the turtle as well. Darren coming in for the push of Brusco. Susagen takes down and get the turtle instead. But at the moment right now, they will be trying to go in for the skirmish. Not done yet. Going in for the push to the side of Rins. Rins had to pull away with Susagen having so much damage to put out. They had to reposition, but it's a good move. Skylar almost been tagged out. Now Darren coming in for the backline. Dead managed to take down. This is Zaman Force coming through, and Rin takes down Kilra immediately. Now pushing on straight. Darren doesn't have much damage, and they had to pull away. A really good win, but Super Frizz comes along with the trade, and King Kong shuts down Susagen immediately with what cost they have. Even though getting the turtle is a 2 trades coming. King Kong shuts down Susagen immediately with what cost they have. Even though getting the turtle is a 2 trades coming in from the side of Fnatic ONIC. But Jiren, he seems like Kurt trying to get as much as kill as possible. He wants to go in for the push, but still, it was a good cause. They still managed to push away without any casualty, but the trade is still the same for Fnatic ONIC as well as Philippine.
A little bit too far and underestimated the DPS.
Oh, coming in for a fight as a moment right now, we do see Kacha coming in, but at the same time, it's not going to pull anything with that Avatar Guardian. Team Fnatic ONIC will be able to pull away for those...
What happened until the late game, they are actually in the lead, and the goal difference right now very, very small, only about 1,000 in favor of Fnatic ONIC Philippines. In comparison, RRQ will scale way better, and they're gonna play for that time.
Oh, they're gonna pay from starting. Avatar Guardian coming in for the push. At the moment right now, King Kong had to pull his, but so much damage coming in. But Skylar takes down Sprints immediately, and Riz shuts down Brusco. Kara been stuck in the middle, will be taken out by Ito with the Waves of Dragon. But King Kong trying to survive with the Spear of Alpha, trying to move away, but Riz taking out Kurt. And it's gonna be Darren to push in with the last explosion, shutting him down with the sacrificer kill. But that's needed already from the side of RRQ just to take down, getting the team wiped out.
But RRQ, I've been seeing their micro movements, and it has been very, very impressive the way that they're dodging Avatar the Guardian every single time, making use of iframes, and Edok as well, finding Super Friends and ONIC are not able to find an equalizer.
Now let's see. They're gonna go in straight to the bottom side. Doesn't spot anyone. It seems that Edok trying to find a way to actually go into the backline first of all, but at the same time will be denied by Super Friends, not allowing any extension coming in from the RRQ Hoshi. Lords is marching in, King Kong right at the front side. It seems that Darren will be at the backline. Doesn't spot anyone just yet, but they don't know who they want to go in. Vince overlooking straight, try to pull away, but Skylar takes down the turret immediately, but they deny it. They're actually having a little bit of hesitant, try to pull in into the Fnatic ONIC, and this is the reason why Fnatic ONIC having a really good defense wise so far. And Team RRQ Hoshi, they couldn't find the opening they needed, so at least on the side of Fnatic ONIC, they still be able to neutralize.
Is designed quite well to be able to split up the map and even play for pickoffs. So they're gonna continue doing so and see if they can bait out individual members of Fnatic ONIC. And if they're able to continue doing that, it's gonna be quite difficult for our Filipino champions.
Let's see. King Kong trying to find a way to break to RRQ. So far, Brusco just waiting for the right time. The fact that RRQ, I like the positioning wise, they're denying every Avatar Guardian been put.
Variable form of CC that Fnatic ONIC has, he has to find Skylar, and that is after baiting out a Purify. Otherwise, RRQ Hoshi just has so many ways of controlling team fights.
Oh, going in straight for the Waves of Dragon, taking down King Kong. So much damage put out. Spear of Alpha pushing in, try to give as much pressure, but it's not going to do anything as they push into Brusco instead. Getting double kill from the Rise of Rings, but at the same time, Rings is a little bit overextension, had to be shut down by Kara with the Zaman Force. But at the same time, right here, we do see Susagen gonna go in for all the burst that is required, but it's not gonna be enough. That trade's coming in 2-2-1, and they're gonna push it all out to the side of Kurt, as well as going into Kara, immediately shutting him down, and going in with a power of wilderness, a little bit overextension to the side of Jiren, but Kurt still survive it out. Prince takes down Edot immediately. This Lord is pushing in a really good overextension, as giving that advantage to the side of Fnatic ONIC. But at the same time, Susagen overlooking to the side of Prince, but here on now, Kurt picks him up immediately, and Susagen had to back away, having so much damage, and in the end, the Lord, a little bit those overextension is giving those potential to Fnatic ONIC to reverse this back, the effect into RRQ Hoshi.
I really like the decision that was made by RRQ to just rush in and try to take out the remaining members so that they could end the game with the Lord. Unfortunately, they went a little bit too far, and Kirk was lucky able to survive with a tiny bit of HP because if the Eden had gone down, RRQ
is either they will try to actually push those team fights here on out. E-Dog is just trying to overlook. He will try to find a way to actually pick it up. Rings, a little bit overextension will be denied by Super Friends. And not only that, they're pushing in straight away, giving a lot of damage. They're going to actually push on for that last turret immediately, but not going to be doing it a lot of favor, but just need one more push. Will be denied instantly by Fnatic. Just one more hit could have actually got that turret, but in the end, Fnatic still giving a lot of pressure, not allowing RRQ Hoshi to even come in.
Yeah, Skylar tried to go in with the VMI for one last hit on the tower, but we have to remember, in the patch, they updated the tower so that they are just super tanky. Tower standing, if RRQ pushes in with this and a Claude, the game is basically over.
It is. Coming in right now, we do see King Kong trying to push into Duran, but at the same time, a little bit overextension coming to E-Dog with the Wings of Dragon. Didn't pick up anyone, but Skyler will be able to take down Kerr first of all, and getting double kill to the side of Brusco. Susujin take down Killer immediate, and King Kong, the overextension that was done by the side of Fnatic ONIC, will be punished from RRQ Hoshi, and unfortunately, they will go in straight into the grounds of this site. Despite the fact Duran had to be sacrificed, but it's already a done deal for the side of Team RRQ Hoshi. They will be able to get this first game in the hands of Indonesia. Victory!
An unexpected result, but one that we already considered as a
decent GPM. I mean, if you give Skylar as a goal laner, it definitely will give so much of the boost and advantage to your own team.
Fallen a little bit in usage compared to more popular picks like Nathan and Harith. In the right hands, it can still cause so much chaos. And this is, mind you, in a lane where he's supposed to be losing early to his counter matchup, Elra on the Harith. RRQ were very smart, putting extra attention onto his lane in particular, because they knew that as long as he wasn't losing lane, he is already automatically winning it.
Agree, definitely. And this is where the second scrimmage was coming out. Rings was able to take down Brusco. I mean, despite the fact they tried to actually shut down the Kara, and Kara tried to actually hold out with the Zaman Force, it didn't lock down to anyone that he wanted to, because it was denied countless of time by E-Dog himself. And even despite the fact here, this is a little bit of overextension, but it was necessary. Those are the crucial sacrifices that was done by Team RRQ Hoshi, that they want to actually get it done as quickly as possible, at least get those two turrets to be taken out immediately. And they just needed this lot. If they got the lot, it was already enough. And no matter how it is, despite the fact that Team Fnatic ONIC tried to find a way to push into the back lane of RRQ Hoshi, it was denied every single time by E-Dog as well as Darren as himself, to make sure that the backline will be covered up.
Yeah, unfortunately, ONIC's lineup is kind of full commit, not just in terms of team fighting, but in terms of scaling as well. They're not very suited for macro play. They can't split them.
Membangkangkan. Jadwal match-matchnya nanti belum ada drawing lagi, baru drawing untuk apa namanya? Untuk pembagian grup aja untuk di region APAC ya. Nah, tunggu. Jagoan kalian mana, bosku? Nih, gue liatin semua grupnya. Grup A yang ini, grup B yang ini ya. Nah, jagoan kalian mana? Kalau gue mah RRQ dong. Di komen, di kolom komentar, dibantu siapa jagoan kalian. Komen cu. RRQ lah, masa yang lain, RRQ dong. Oke, makasih untuk kali ini, mungkin cukup segitu aja. Nanti akan diupdate selanjutnya di video selanjutnya dalam jadwal ESL mlbb Snapdragon Pro Series 2025. Untuk sekarang makasih, dan untuk yang mau nonton video yang lain tentang match-matchnya bisa nonton di video sebelumnya ya, atau kalian cek ada di deskripsi. Gue udah simpen link-link supaya buat gampang nyarinya ya. Oke, makasih sebelumnya. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam membagongkan. Bye bye.
my days are brighter, my shoulders are so much.
Don't forget to follow and subscribe. Thank you. Kanjut.
Her head was down, face locked onto the phone. And I wished I'd had a number so I could be color unknown. And then I tell her to look into my eyes and never let it go.